How pleased are you to be getting back to it, and how much you're looking forward to the game on Sunday?
Yeah, we're all delighted to be back. It was obviously a long, a kind of extended break after Christmas, and we were all really itching to get back. You know, every single girl in that team worked so hard over the lockdown to make sure that when we came back in that we were in the best shape possible. But yeah, we've had a couple of friendlies, but nothing really comes close to that competitive game. So we're really excited to get back into the league. We obviously finished well before Christmas with two really good wins. Obviously the 9-0 against Motherwell and then the 5-0 against City. So we were really flying then, but obviously the break for us kind of came at the wrong time. But yeah, just excited to get back into competitive football.
How did you kind of keep yourself going and keep yourself ticking over, not just from a physical point of view, but even just from a mental point of view as well? Because you're also so used to that team environment, and you then find that those links broken, but you also need to keep yourself ticking over in terms of your physical side of it as well.
Physically, we were great, and as I said, all the girls really worked hard when we were at home on our own. In terms of mentally, we had Zooms 2 or 3 times a week, whether it be a guest speaker to come in and speak to us, whether it be working on our values like Malky said, or some analysis on us or other teams, or just a 10-minute chat as well. We went on and just made sure that we were all engaging with each other and staying as a team. So yeah, it was really good, and everyone was really supportive. We've got such a close-knit group in terms of players and staff, so everyone was writing on the group chats and stuff, so it was good. It was fine.
It's good that those bonds have been able to be formed fairly quickly for a new setup and a new team coming together. It says quite a lot about the squad that they managed to have that camaraderie fairly early on.
Yeah, definitely. I think it helps that we've all got a real common goal, and that is to go and win titles and win games. But yeah, in training and stuff, it's a competitive environment, but it's a really excitable and really welcoming environment. Especially, I was only in a couple of games before the break, so it was such an easy place to come into. And yeah, it's a real team feeling. And as I said, it's because everyone's working towards that that common goal of wanting to win titles, wanting to win medals.
You obviously, as you mentioned, kind of came in for the couple of games for Christmas, hit the ground running. Are you happy with the kind of start you've made to your Rangers career? Well, your second go at your Rangers career, I should say.
Yeah. So my professional career here, yeah. No, I've been delighted with how the last 2 games went. Obviously coming in kind of 3/4 of the way through the first little bit of the season. Was a bit strange, but yeah, it's a great place to come into. It's so easy. It was so easy to come in. The girls were amazing, and standards were really high from the start, which is what I was kind of used to at City anyway. So yeah, it was really good. And that first game against Motherwell that I played, we seemed to gel really quickly, and it all kind of just clicked for us, which was really nice to see. Obviously in that first game for myself.
You mentioned obviously like your first time at Rangers as a professional. How's that transition been for you? Obviously, and you were a teacher beforehand, so how's that change of life to like full-time football been for you so far?
Yeah, it's really been great. It's kind of everything that I've kind of wanted since obviously growing up. But to be able to do it, and especially here at Rangers, is amazing. I was obviously at City, but I was working full time, so I was going from work all day straight to training, and it takes its toll on the body. You end up missing trainings or snacking here and there, not eating properly. So to be able to fully focus on just my football, yeah, it's great. And being able to go home and fully recover, wake up the next day and do it all again, it's a dream. It's really good. It's amazing.
That's great to hear. You're obviously in the business of scoring goals, leading the charts at the moment. Have you set yourself any targets for the rest of the season?
I tend to just try and go one better than the year before, to be honest. So I'll just try and keep scoring goals, and if it helps the team win, then that's the main thing. I think as a squad we just want to be winning games and keep getting the 3 points on the board. So if I can help do that by scoring goals, then obviously that would be great. But I think the main thing is for us to keep winning games and get 3 points on the board every week.
Just the last one from me, Kirsty. What does it mean like for somebody like yourself, who I know you're a fan, was a fan growing up, to now have this opportunity to play for Rangers as a professional footballer that maybe wasn't there in the past, to have that opportunity now? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it means so much. It really does. Obviously, growing up, yeah, as you said, a Rangers fan. I'm at Ibrox every single week or every home game. And yeah, to be able to say that I'm a professional player at the club that I love is a dream come true. But yeah, obviously growing up, you always say that you want to be a professional footballer, and you kind of get a little bit maturer and realise that it might not be possible. But yeah, to actually now be here and be a professional player and being walking past, James Tavernier, Jermaine Defoe every day and having to pinch yourself because you don't want to look like a crazy fan. It's a bit strange, but it's amazing. Yeah, it's really good. I love it, every second of it.
Kirsty.
Hiya.
So you mentioned there the stop-start nature of your career at Rangers so far due to circumstances out of your control due to the last lockdown. How do you deal with that mentally as a professional athlete and not being able to do the job that you're paid to do?
Yeah, it's really hard. It is. It's really hard, and anyone, I think all the girls would say the same. But it really is just trying to look at the bigger picture and try to keep your mind focused on that end goal, which is getting back to games and, then really pushing for the title and winning leagues. So it was really difficult, and it's hard when you're outrunning the roads on your own or out of the pitch on your own, but you just need to try and think about that bigger picture, which was getting back, and it's great to be back. We're finally back.
I'm sure you'll be looking at the rest of the season, taking everything one game at a time, but I'm sure maybe privately you'll be talking about the target is to win the league this year, get that first title. You yourself, though, you've won trophies before, you've won the League of Glasgow City, you've played in the Champions League. Are you using that experience, trying to be that kind of veteran in the locker room and pass it on to some of your other teammates about that experience of winning things?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, to some extent, but there's plenty of girls in there that have won leagues and have played in Champions League, have won cups before, and I think the recruitment's been really good in terms of that. So yeah, I try and use my experience of grinding games out and winning titles and winning games to win titles. But I think in terms of the full squad, there is a lot of experience in there, and I think we can all kind of use each other's experiences to try and win the league and get the 3 points every week. That's what we need. We just need to win the next 14 games, and then hopefully we've won the league. Again,
touching on the point, you're a Rangers supporter. What would it mean to you, if you're to get over the line, win that league title this year, get the women's team's first league title in the same year the men won that historic 55, and you see the reactions that had within the support? There's almost, some kind of poetic, it's going to happen kind of thing. That must give you that wee bit extra motivation?
Yeah, seeing the celebrations of the men's first team when they won that 55 was amazing, and I actually put a little message in the group chat when all the videos were going out, and it was a bit cringy, to be fair, and the girls were like, what? But I was like, that's what I mean. This is what it means to people. Like, genuinely, like, that should then push us on to try and really go for it, because it means so much to so many people, and if we can get that first league title for the club, then it could be really, really special, and it could be a great year for the club.